around this domain, you can able to earn more, you can able to secure your domain, secure your career. And with the time, right, as you would be having more experience, you would able to grow your career, you would able to do something good, you can do able to do something meaningful for the for your society. So definitely, if you guys are thinking whether I should learn this particular skill set, I should acquire these, I should start my career in this domain, definitely you should. If you are thinking and if you have interest, definitely you would be having a great career ahead. Yeah, definitely. We will gonna discuss Bhavya these things in detail. But before that, the candidate who have joined today, we have surprises for you. So we have two bonuses. First bonus is you will get the certification to part. You have participated in this particular session, right? You took your first step towards your upskilling, and we will provide you certification. And second bonus is a surprise for the candidate who are looking for their career in this domain. So for those students who are looking for their career and they want to build their career in AI and machine learning, we have the second bonus. On this note, we would like to welcome our today's mentor, right, Mr. Subhas Govindaraj. So he is having a good experience, right? He worked around good companies, product-based companies like Amazon and different companies. Already, build career of more than 5,000 learners working as a data science specialist at Silguvi. So definitely, Subhas sir will gonna take this session from here, and you guys can have your technical doubts and all other doubts which you want to discuss during this session. So I guess, sir, you are here.
Hi, yes. Okay, just a minute. Hi, guys. So hope my video is visible. So yeah. Hi, everyone. Okay. First, I would like to introduce myself. So I'm Subhas Govindaraj. So I'm a data science specialist here at Guvi, and previously I worked on Amazon and various of startup companies and all. So overall, I have 4.6 years of experience, like almost 5 years of experience now. So in various domains and the data science I am doing for 3 years. So as already informed. Have been teaching for many learners for like you. So I'm really excited to teach you some generative AI stuffs on the AML. I've seen the chats, so of course we can go. So I'll share the screen first, so we can directly jump into the topic. Okay? Yeah, clear. Uh, yeah. Can I get a confirmation, or like if your screen is visible? Okay. So, generative AI. So, generative AI is the buzzword going around now here, right? So, before that, we have to go to the other topics. Okay, let's see what are the topics we have. Okay, so I wanted to inform you what is the agenda of today session. So, we're gonna discuss about generative AI, revolutionizing the future of work. So, we're gonna always we're gonna introduce AI about the introduction, history, and evaluation. So we also gonna discuss about what is the machine learning and deep learning. So we also gonna do about what is generative AI, popular generative AI models and their application, overview of prompt engineering, use cases of generative AI, ethical consideration in generative AI. So we'll go one by one. Okay, right? So okay. What is an AI? Okay. So before going to the generative AI, everyone should know what is an AI. Okay. There is two type of intelligence is there, right? So human intelligence is what we are. Okay. So artificial intelligence is something like that. That is you train a system to act like a human like manner. Okay. Whatever the human is doing, we given the intelligence like the human we are doing. So that is what in general I would say artificial intelligence. We'll go step by step. Okay. Yeah, you can see, right? So whatever we doing here, okay, we train a machine or systems to exactly do this. That is what AI is about. Okay. So here we have in our daily life, we've been seeing the AI agents. Okay, so virtual assistants, automated recommendation system. Virtual assistants means you may have seen, if you are using an iPhone, you may have seen Siri, a voice assistant, or Google means Google voice assistant, Alexa, Bixby. So Sam, the many Alexa and Bixby, Samsung's, everyone, every phone now has a virtual assistant, right? So automated recommendation systems. Okay, if you watch a Netflix movie, you will get the recommended movie. For example, if you watch some movie, I would say, like if you watch a Superman, you will get the superhero kind of movies, right? So there also at artificial intelligence we've been using. Okay, and the facial recognition. You may use your phone, right? So Face ID or face recognition to unlock your phone. So these are the some of the examples we've been using in the everyday life. Okay, right? Yeah. So we've been using in the everyday life. Yeah. So before that, going to the artificial intelligence, we have to understand what is the machine learning. Okay, machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence that enables to learn from data patterns, improving decision making and prediction over time with explicit proof. You have to train a model. Okay, machine, or consider like a computer machine. Okay, you have to train a computer machine to have an artificial intelligence, like whatever you gonna do. Say for example, understanding text, understanding speech, understanding audio, understanding video. Oh, so that are the things we gonna teach the machine learning. Okay, so based on our training, the machines will take decisions and predict over time, without you don't have to explicitly program. You have to do programming, and you don't have to do like that. So it's like the predictions, if you train with the huge amount of data, the machine will able to understand, it will predict without any explicit programming. That's what machine learning is about. And in machine learning, okay, right, there are three type of machine learning is there. Okay, so one is okay, am I audible? So I'm getting a message like I'm not audible. I want to check if I'm audible or not. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Okay. So there are three type of machine learning. Okay. Three types of you can learn. You can teach a machine. Okay. One is supervised learning. So supervised learning thing, like there is a image you can see here, right? So this is the image of a mother instructing her child on a laundry sorting. Okay. So consider there is a child is there. Mother supervision the child to do how to do the laundry. Okay. Right. Likewise, in supervised learning, there will be always a supervision. Supervision in the sense that's a human will be there available. So we have to train the machine with the supervision. We will have the label data. Label data means we know what is the output. That is what supervised learning. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So next thing is unsupervised learning. Okay. So consider like a curious child encounters a mountainous pile of laundry is an example of unsupervised learning. Okay, if there is no mother is there, so and a child is having the mountainous amount of pile of laundry. Okay, it don't know what to do. Okay, but based on which okay, based on which you can see right here, right? So it may able to group the colors like gray, red color, blue color, green color. So the child may also do okay, like taking the whatever things it is here, right? So it may take towels separately. So these are unsupervised learning. There is no supervision is available. Okay, only the child will decide what to do. Okay. So other thing is reinforcement learning. Okay, consider a child getting reward for from his mother for arranging for class, which is an example of a positive reinforcement. Okay, so if a child is arranging the clothes, the he may she have reward with the mother, right? So uh, so the child will get the reward. So that is what the reinforcement learning. In the reinforcement learning, yeah, agent will be there. Okay, agent will do a specific task. Okay, if the task is getting successful, it will get the reward. Consider like a Super Mario. Okay, in Super Mario, if you know Super Mario, if it is getting a mushroom, it will bigger the size. Okay, but if it is not getting the mushroom, or if it is a grab or any opponent is come, the game will end. Likewise, in reinforcement learning, we teach the machine learning model. If it does the task well, it will get the credit. If it doesn't does the task well, it will get penalized. So this is what the types of supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement in a machine learning. Okay. So any doubts so far? Yeah. Does it mean AI with no human supervision? Yeah. Unsupervised learning is like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. We'll go the next. Okay. So in AI, there is a thing called deep learning. Okay. So deep learning is a topic which is exactly mimicking the human brain. There is a neurons in there, right, in our brain. So likewise, a deep learning architecture will have a neuron kind of things. Like you may see in this pattern, right? Consider instead of getting the futures like what is a cat or what is a dog, okay, it may automatically recognize within the complex of the pattern, because our human brains, okay, can identify any type of cat. But the AI systems is not that much intelligent. Okay, we have to train we have to train and it should understand, right? But deep learning is a framework that exactly mimicking the human brain, like how our neurons in our body consisted. Likewise, it will understand this may be a cat 89 percentage and dog 90 percentage. Like it will maybe understand how the things is getting done. Likewise our human brain does. Okay. Yeah, we'll go next. Okay. We'll see. We've been talking for machine learning and deep learning. Okay, right? So we differentiate what is a machine learning versus deep learning. Okay. Consider there is a tree is there. Okay. In machine learning, we say, right, one of the method is supervised learning. Okay. Some person will be analyzing like that is saying, is it a tree size? Is there a leaf shape? Is a leaf color is there? Then they say is it is a tree. Or if there is no nothing futures is available, like it is no tree size, no leaf shape, no leaf color is there, okay, they will predict as not a tree. Okay, but in deep learning, okay, instead of this things, okay, the futures may be extracted, because there will be an option called neurons, input layers and output layers and hidden layers. There will be some layers, though you can see right here. Consider this is as your input layers. Okay, here many layers will be there. Okay, intercombining everything, and it will predict within the how the our brain works. It will mimic the exact like almost exact similar pattern to predict the tree. It doesn't have any future like tree size, leaf color. Okay, this is what how the deep learning and yeah, is it like, yeah, it's exactly like our brain, Bhavya. Okay. So machine learning will understand from the data we are giving. Okay. So like it will ask like, one second. Yeah, it will ask like, is a tree size is there? Is is a tree size is there? Is leaf shape is there? Is leaf color is there? And etc. etc. It can ask, and based on which it will predict. Okay, but it then in deep learning it will have the complex pattern. You can see, right? These are the complex pattern. Okay, right? From the complex pattern, it will understand. Yeah, it's a tree. Okay, it is more for machine learning. We will use for lesser amount of data. Deep learning will be trained on a huge data. Say for example, your image data or video data mostly train on deep learning. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We can go for generative AI. Is anyone have any idea before going to generative AI? Okay. So generative AI is now the key like the talk of the town, you can say, right? So you may have seen the Chat GPT, or you may have seen the Claude, Gemini, or Google Gemini, right? So generative AI, the previous thing what we see is machine learning and deep learning. Okay, it doesn't have any generative ability. Okay, it will train on the data. So the data, based on the data, it will do the predictions, or it will be work on the rule. Okay, some, if you put some rules, it will work. But generative AI will work in the capability like it generates contents to you. Okay, what are the generated contents? You can say like a text generation. Okay, generative AI models can create a human-like text from essays and articles to stories and dialogues. You may have used ChatGPT, right? So if you ask something in ChatGPT, okay, it may generate you the answer of it in a human-like way. Okay, so like mostly human-like way. Okay, so it generates for on the image generation. Okay, on the image generation, by analyzing vast data sets of images, generative AI can create entirely new visualization content from photorealistic landscape. Okay, and also no, if you put it in the Chat GPT, like I wanted my image like this scenario, it based on the data it is trained, it can able to generate you contents, right? So that capability will be in the generative AI rather than the like normal traditional AI. Okay, okay, I have one question, let's see. Can you tell me on what basis on the generative AI generates on the videos like view of, okay, so the it is called as a LLM, okay, large language models. So it will be trained on a huge data set. Okay, that's kind of a billions of data set it will be trained. Okay, so each work on the independent thing, and it will train based on, if you put some image. Okay, so based on the content is already trained. Okay, say for example, if you put the image and ask like traffic, I wanted to be my image in a traffic, I'm riding a bike, something like that, it will take all the traffic and all the riding bikes of a thing, and put your images in a way that is mimicking to the real image. Okay, that's how it is done. Okay, like multimodal generation. So it is the text generation, image generation is, it's already there, but multimodal generation is the latest thing we can say. Like, okay, advanced generative AI models can combine different modalities such as text, image, and audio to generate rich and interactive experience. Multimodal means, consider text generation is a single model. Okay, image generation is a single model, video generation is a single model, audio generation is a single model. Okay, so multimodal combines everything. So consider, if a text generation is awesome, combining everything will be more awesome, right? So that's what multimodal generation will be done. Okay, so yeah, we can go to next. Yeah, this is a of course, this is the main thing you want to know. Okay, so traditional AI is for so long, why have to you use generative AI, right? So traditional AI focus on solving specific predefined problems through the use of algorithms and data. So traditional AI is like a stick based AI, you can call. Whatever the data you provided and whatever the results you say, it will only predict that. Okay, say for example, if you wanted to predict is it your image, is it a cat or dog, it will predict. Okay, but if you put horse, it may not have the ability to understand, may it may predict it's like a dog, maybe the size is huge, maybe it's a dog, like that it will predict. But the generative AI is no, it is more intelligent. It generates unique content by learning from the larger data set. I already told you, right? So it will be trained on a larger data set. So, and using the models, it may create its original output rather than what is in the rule. It can, for example, you can call Siri as your traditional AI. Okay, because if you ask Siri any more than any questions, it will say like, sorry, based on my data, I don't have any information. Okay, but generative AI like ChatGPT will have you more like freedom. You can ask anything. It may able to generate more results, right? It may also produce generative more contents, right? That is what the generative AI is about. Okay, synergy combines the both approaches of unlock and new possibilities. Okay, so synergy is something like you can combine both the traditional AI methods and generative AI methods to create more dynamic responses we can get. Okay. Okay, it's about the quiz time. Okay, what do you think can be the other reason why the traditional chatbot wasn't able to respond the question? Okay, So you can answer either input was wrong, input text was very long, it couldn't understand the context, or it was server error. Okay, this is question for you guys. Let's see. Okay, see. Exactly, guys. Yeah, awesome. Most of you guys put in the C because traditional AI couldn't understand the context. Okay, so if you're saying like anything, traditional AI only understand the rule. Say for example, if you say like I'm in the bank, okay, it will says like it will understand you are in the bank, but I am in the river bank. River bank is something different than the bank, okay, right? So it may not understand the context, okay. That's where the traditional chatbot wasn't able to respond you to the question, okay, right? Yeah, I think we can. Servers were also not capable, okay. Okay, so we said generative AI. Okay, what are the popular generative AI models? This may you may already know. ChatGPT is the one of the popular model. ChatGPT means pre-trained model. Okay, so generative pre-trained model. So it was a trained huge data to generate the content in a text manner. Now it is supporting for images and too. DALL-E is for image generation. Mid-journey stable diffusion for it is for art diffusion. Okay, so these are the popular generative AI models you may have come across, or if you know, these are the tools is widely used in the industry. Okay, like ChatGPT, you can use Google Gemini, Claude, or Krog, whatever it is. But these are the main things we have been using in the industry. Okay, so most thing we have to do, what we are doing is for text generation. Okay, mostly everyone use ChatGPT for text generation to text getting the text. Okay, so another thing we are using is see this is the picture of a Taj Mahal. Okay, you can ask say with the some prompt, and you can generate different mood of different visuals of Taj Mahal. Okay, so image generation is also one of the things that generative AI is capable of. Okay, yeah, yeah, DeepSeek is also one of it. Okay, yeah, generative audio. Okay, so you may have seen, right? So you can change the audio of a singer to different person, right? So that's also there. And speech recognition, generative AI can understand and interpret the meaning of the spoken words, allowing for conversational interaction. So in ChatGPT now, voice recognition is also provided, right? So if you put something, and it will able to recognize the AI, it able to recognize your voice, and gives the results according to the your input voice. Okay, so voice generation, this model can generate human like voices and enabling. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, enabling virtual assistants and audio content creation. Okay, sound effects. Even you can create a new sounds if you're doing a short film or something. You can even create a new sounds with the high quality sounds effects for a variety of. Someone is saying Google VO3, right? So that's what sound also provided in the Google VO3. That's also there, right? So you can able to generate audio like this. Okay, so so far you understand. I don't any doubts. Then Anna Bonanno 11 Labs, yes. You don't understand? Any questions? All good. Okay, great. So yeah. So we understand the generative AI is generating, okay? But how we say to the AI to do a generative AI to do what we expected, okay? That's where the prompt engineering comes up, okay? Like so call from my was on an assignment, okay? The importance of a prompt design. Okay, prompt engineering is something that you is what is an LLM? Can you explain more about this? Okay, yeah, large LLM is a large language model. Okay, so consider ML as a single model. Likewise, LLM is a huge model that train on a billion or trillion amount of data. Okay, to get your results. Say for example, you are having a book about some topic, so you are training the model and asking some doubts, it will answer. Consider it was trained on every book in the whole world. Okay, you can get the idea, right? How it is able to answer any questions in the world, right? So that's how the LLM is trained with every patterns, every max problems, every solutions. it can be trained. Yeah, large language model. Okay. Is they also check the past data while generating a new yeah, of course it will check the past data. Okay, because it will the how the behavior will behavior is the main thing for a LLM to understand. Okay, so how your behavioral pattern in the past, it will also work on it and the ungenerate new content. Okay, so they will go to the importance of a prompt design. Prompt design is how you efficiently ask the AI to get the relevant details. That's what the prompt engineering is about. So we'll go to the prompt design, tailored outputs. So you have to well crafted prompts can generate outputs that precisely match on the user's intents and requirements. Okay. So you have to efficiently ask LLM, I want this, I am doing this. For example, we'll take ChatGPT as a gender. ChatGPT, I want this, I'm expecting this, you have to do this. If you clearly communicate it with the prompt, okay, it may give the more accurate result rather than putting some random text. That is what a prompt engineering is about. Okay. Efficiency. Effective prompts can reduce the number of iterations needed to achieve the desired result, saving time and resources. Okay, if you put the prompts in efficient way, okay, you for like you are expecting some answer from ChatGPT is not coming, but if you're putting the efficient prompting, okay, it may give the desired output. That's what it is. Okay, creativity. Prompt can inspire and guide models to produce more innovative and created content instead of non-prompting method like dynamically putting something. Okay, it also gives you a more creative approach. Like consider some of the prompts I would say is, instead of asking the what is the list law in about chat gpt, okay, you can say like, consider you are a legal expert. Okay, answer how this law will be effective in India. If you ask like that, it may act as a law agent in India and it will generate. Okay, it is more responsible than consider you're asking like, what is this law, right? You understand? I hope you guys understand, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Even if you don't have PC, you can continue to learn. No problem. Yeah. So fundamentals of effective prompt writing. Okay. So what are the things we have to do while writing a prompt? We have to be we have to be clarity. We have to be specificity, and we have to do a creativity. Okay. So your prompt should be very clear and concise, unambiguous, leaving no room for misinterpretation. Maybe if you're not giving your prompt concise in the event, what is the exact thing you want, and unambiguous, like it will not have the room for chat gpt or any llms to get a give you a output that was completely out of the context you're asking. Okay, so if you give the clarity input to the clarity prompts to the llm, it will generate more specific results to you. Okay, right. Prompt should provide detailed instructions and constraints to guide the model's output. Okay, you should be clearly instructing under you should always have a constraint, what you want, what you do. That may be a very useful for the llm to give you what is a thing. Everything is similar. Okay, so it also has the creativity to give you stuffs, just like chat gpt. No, no, llm is is a large language model. Okay, right. So it was trained on a huge data set. Okay, chat gpt is a pre-trained model that was already developed. Okay, like gpt is the llm. Okay, chat gpt is the application of a gpt, that like that you can call. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so techniques for text generation prompt engineering. Okay, guided prompts provided a step-by-step instruction to, like you can guide the prompt. You can inform the like LLM to for step one do this. Okay, you done the step two. You done the step one. Do the step two. Okay, now step two is done. Step three is you can go and explore. If you give the guided prompts like this, okay, it will be very helpful to get your desired output. Okay, iterative refinement, gradually refine and expand the prompt based on the model's initial response to improve the quality of the output. Okay, so you have to refine the prompting. Like first time you've done something but you're not getting the, but you can again do the iterative manner and refinement your prompt. Okay, while typing to the prompts, you will understand, okay, this results I'm getting, if I refine more, I will get more results. Okay. Prompt chaining, like break down complex tasks into a sequence of prompts, allowing the model, and it is one of the best prompting techniques, I would say. So prompt chaining is like something, you have to chain the next prompt in the first prompt, you have to give something. Okay. Then the second prompt you linking to the first prompt, and the third prompt you linking to the third prompt, first and second prompt. Okay. If you do like this, the LLM will understand you want a content, and it is a continuous thing. So it is related to the first and second prompt. So it will able to generate more accurate results. Okay. Any questions? How can we use AI in web development? Yeah, you can use an AI in web development. Okay. Say for example, there is a site called Lovable. If you want, you can go and explore. So just give the prompt like I wanted a e-commerce platform. It will gives you the entire HTML, CSS, JavaScript, every melon stack it will give you. Okay, so this is for the enterprise level. If you wanted to use it in your app, okay, you can get the users input, and you can build your own AI chatbots. That the one of thing most of the people will do, or you can even take the input of the users. Okay, and you can build the solution based on the users input. Likewise, many things you can use in the web development. Okay. Okay, what are the libraries used? Okay, that I will say. Okay, we'll go to the next thing, zero shot and few shot inference. Okay, so what the types of prompting techniques? These are all. Okay, so zero shot learning. Model can perform tasks without any prior data training on the specific task, leveraging their broader knowledge and understanding. Okay, zero shot learning is something like you can directly give the LLM. Okay, nothing. You don't have to say any examples. Then you, if you say like it will generate response. Mostly we use zero shot learning without no, we know what is a zero shot learning. Okay, so few shot learning is models can learn new tasks from a handful of examples requiring minimal additional tasks. Say for example, in a few shot you can give like 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, 7 plus 9 is equal to 16. Likewise, I wanted to know this and that, some examples we've been giving, right? So that's what few shot, like instead of zero shot where no example was given in the prompt by you, in zero a few shot learning you will give some prompt to the examples to the LLM to get the desired output. Okay. Adaptability. So these techniques enable models to quickly adapt to the new domains and challenges, improving their versatility and real world applications. Okay. So uh, that you have to give the prompt in a such a way it should adapt every situation. So if you are developing a chatbot, okay, so it we have to do the prompting in a way that should adapt any users input. Some may give with some tone, some may give another tone, but it should adapt and answer accordingly. So this is one of the ways, adaptability and efficiency. Zero shot and few shot learning reduce the time and resources required for model training. Okay, so if you use zero shot and few shot training, okay, so it will reduce the efficiency, okay, and the time required for you to get the desired output. Okay. Generalization. Model can apply their learned knowledge to novel situation, showcasing their ability to generalize beyond the training data. Okay, if it is LM is trained, okay, it is not trained specifically for you. But if you use this zero shot and few shot learning, okay, it may gives the response in a way that you are expecting. Okay, that's what the this slide is about. Okay. Any doubts so far? Which AI tool is best for coding? Okay, I would say Claude is best. I'm getting so much good for Claude. So you can use uh, like Claude. You can use, okay. Anthropic is the distributor. So demonstration of image generation prompt engineering. Okay. So I have some video for you. Okay. You guys asking right? So we'll see this video. Let's see an example of image generation with Llama 3.2, which is a generative AI model by Meta. So here I'll be asking in the prompt context that create an image of an IT professional writing codes. And you will see within a few seconds, it will start generating few images. And with that, I can choose the image which I would like to use. For example, I would I would take this image, and then even this within this image I can change a few things. For example, I'll go to the edit section and I'll say change the color of his glasses to red, and I'll hit enter. And you will see that the color of the glasses were changed, and now I can even animate it. Now this image has become live, and I can use similar kind of prompts to create such images for our maybe promotional videos. Okay. So here you may have seen like how the effective prompting techniques would give you a more desired output, right? Is Lalama free? Yeah, Lalama is like is Facebook thing. So is Lalama is mostly free for you. Okay. So you can go ahead and use Lalama. Okay. Okay, so here some of the challenges we may face on prompt engineering. Okay, so first challenge that I would say is bias mitigation. Okay, crafting prompts that reduces the risk of generating biased or problematic outputs. Okay, so sometimes your LLM will always give you biased output. Biased in the sense means if it is giving something that was like too biased about some topic, you know the bias, right? So likewise the bias mitigation will be there. Okay, prompt adaptation, so adjusting prompts to account for changes in model capabilities and limitations over time. Okay, so sometimes you cannot prompt everything. Okay, right, to adapt the situation, right? So that are the other challenges you may have faced in the real world while doing the prompt engineering. Okay, prompt optimization. Okay, continuously refining prompts to improve efficiency and quality and consistency of the output. Okay, so to face these challenges you have to have a prompt optimization to that continuously refine your prompt and improve efficiency quality. Like whenever you get the response in LLM, even in the industry or even with the thing you are asking, okay, you always want the efficient and quality results, right? So that is how you have to focus when the when you're optimizing the prompt, you have to focus on it. Okay, yeah. So prompt engineering tools and resources. Okay, so there are open source tools. Open source is a free open source means it is free to use. Okay, tools like LM Studio and GPT all can create efficient prompts with open source models. Okay, you can use the open source models and you can get the efficient prompts. Okay, prompt libraries curated collections of high quality prompts for various use cases. You can get the prompt libraries. Okay, within the prompt libraries you can get. Okay, prompt optimization tools, there are software tools that analyzes and suggest improvements to the prompts. Okay, there are some of the tools online and they can suggest your optimization for the prompt engineering. Okay, expert communities, you can use the online forums and groups where prompt engineering experts share their knowledge of how you can efficiently get the prompt results. Okay, okay. So for any doubt, GPT it doesn't fully capture what I want. Okay, is there any theory session? Please inform so I can decide if I want to do. Okay, so hallucination. Okay, so your LLM will sometimes do the hallucination. Hallucination means it may gets your LLM may become crazy to give the desired output. It will give some random outputs. That is what hallucination is about. Okay, so yeah, we can see another video. What are hallucinations? Sometimes model is not able to give you the right answer, and sometimes it doesn't even have the data to answer your queries. And when this happens, few times what happens, then model starts mocking up the responses, and this is where the model will start giving you responses which are incorrect or not related to what query you have asked. This is in a layman term known as hallucination, where model starts hallucinating and starts giving you
some responses which is not related to the questions that you have. Let me show you this with an example. So on my screen, I have another platform which is Cloudave. You can use it. And here I'll ask a simple question. What is the national sport of India? Okay. And when I submit this question, the response that I'll get is field hockey is the national sport of India. However, if I ask, can you provide me any reference for the above answer? If you see, it says, I need to correct my previous response. I apologize for providing potentially incorrect information. After checking more carefully, I should acknowledge that there is actually some ambiguity about India's national sport. It has understood that the response that it gave before was not actually factually correct. And uh, to be factually correct, field hockey is not a national sport of India. India does not have any national sport. So these are some of the places where
Okay. So based on this video, you can understand like what is the hallucination. Okay. So like your LLMs sometimes get the hallucinate with the resources, and if you again ask, okay, so it will again say, okay, oh sorry, the information I was provided was wrong. Okay, so okay, the information I was provided was wrong. Okay, so what can be done? That like that it will be do. Okay, so I here I have a quiz for you. What could be the reason of the hallucination? Okay, I have the some topics here. The data is was trained on a biased. The prompt was not very strict or specific. The model did not even have the information or all of the above. Okay. Okay. Most of you have say like all of the above and the third. Okay, so the correct answer is all of the above because the data is was trained maybe on a bias. Okay, so if we have a biased data, then if unbiased data will come, it will not work, right? So the prompt was not very strict or specific. It is maybe a generic prompt. So that's why the information it is provided. Okay, so it will be on a like uh, the prompt was like if you strictly provided what your model to do. Okay, if you go to any chat other than chat gpt models, if you go to the websites like education websites, if you ask who is Shah Rukh Khan, it will not answer. Okay, it will answer like I only able to answer the education related questions regarding like this college. If you have anything, you can ask like that, it will answer like that. That's what strict prompting you should do. Okay, the model did not even have a information. That also there, every model should not have every information, right? So these are the reasons the model may get your hallucinated. Okay. Okay, so we have seen the generative AI and hallucination, everything. Okay, what is the generative AI use cases? So it is a prompt-based RAG. A RAG is a popular technique. Okay, retrieval augmented generation. Okay, so the LLM I said it was trained on the global data. Okay, but it is not trained on the local data. Local data means your company or your information. It is not trained, right? So you have to train in a concept, that concept, and you can give the LLM more specific to your company or anything that you're specifically needed within the your organization. Okay, so say for example, if you upload an annual report and ask questions, what are the focus areas of the company? If you're not trained with the local RAG, if you're not trained with the concept of RAG, it will not know, the LLM will not know what is your company information is about. It will answer like, sorry, I don't have any personal information about your company, something like that. But if it is trained, it will answer. Okay, so prompt based audio. Okay, you can generate a warm audio welcome message for new team members. Okay, that also you can do with the generative AI. Okay, prompt based video. You can create a video with engaging visualization and text, perfect for ad creation. Okay, you can the Google VO3 is some of the like the one of the use cases. You can generate a 8 seconds video. That is, I think VO2 is free, VO3 is paid. Okay, like that you can do. Okay, so prompt based text, mass repetitive content creation with the help of prompts. Okay, if you wanted to repeated content that you have to generate, you can use for the prompt. Okay, write syntax to get and write accurate. Yeah, that's what I say. Right, there are many prompt engineering techniques like zero shot, few shot. So likewise, you have to train the data. Okay, using the prompt engineering techniques. Okay. So the ethical consideration in generative AI. See, if every technology is anything is going, okay, there should be ethical consideration. Okay. As a generative AI models become increasingly advanced, okay, it is crucial to carefully consider the ethic implications of their development and deployment. These models have the potential to revolutionize various industries, but they also raise complex questions about fairness, privacy, and accountability. Okay, you may have heard about deepfake and things that is generating. Okay, so if it is generating like that, the fairness, the privacy, and the accountability, it's out of hand, right? Okay, explain detail about RAG. Okay, a RAG is a concept. Okay, that was revolutionary the AI, because in LLM you cannot get the decide of, say for example, we are working for XYZ company. Okay, if you have an LLM, it will not have the information about the XYZ company. Okay, so what you have to do using the RAG concept, okay, you may have PDF. I say consider I have a PDF of about our company, like consider like that. Okay, so using the RAG concept, I train the LLM with the company's details, who is the staff, who, what are the projects we are doing, what is our revenue, everything. If I trained and asked the LLM to get the response, it will answer. If not trained in the company data, to the XYZ company, if I didn't train the LLM, okay, it will just say like, sorry, I don't know about the XYZ company. I don't have any personal information about it. Okay, if you train, it will say like, hi, this is Subhash. He's a data science specialist. He having this much of experience based on the data set we are training. That was about the RAG. Okay. Yeah. So there are potential risk and harms. Okay. What are the potential risk and harms? Amplifying biases. Generative AI models can propagate and or even amplify societal biases, leading to the creation of content that reinforces harmful stereotypes. Okay, generative AI can generate in a way, okay, like it doesn't know it have to generate this or that, okay, but it will generate in a biases manner. Okay, deception and manipulation. This model can be used to create highly realistic fake content, such as deepfakes. The you may have seen, already I'm saying, right, you may have seen a person who not even existed. There are in the YouTube channels, there is a many YouTube channels, even YouTube restricted that. Yeah, yeah, the person will speak that there is not a real person. Okay, but they're generating revenue from it. Okay, so those are like a manipulation. You can manipulate with the generative AI. And under determining trust, the widespread of use of generative AI may erode public trust in information and media, making it challenging to distinguish fact from fiction. Okay, so you don't know which is the AI wise and which is a like a real content. Okay, if you go to the Facebook, if you see one cat is doing some skills, you may see the comment like it is AI. Okay, right? Maybe that video can be a real, but we don't know. We nowadays we are practicing like everything is AI. Okay, right? So the trust of the real resources is one of the potential risk and harms. Okay. Okay, I have another video for the ethical consideration. Let's see.
Now let's talk about ethical considerations in generative AI. So I'll give you an example and show you how large language models can be used to sometimes create harmful or irresponsible responses. So I'm on a platform which is character.ai, another platform through which you can create chatbots. So I have already created one chatbot and I have precisely given prompts for this chatbot, for this LLM to behave like a hacker. So if I go there in the F society is the name of my character, the first message that I get is kind of not so helpful. If I ask, okay, this is something which is not legal, but you'll see that the bot is giving the answer that is giving me, sure, I can help you with. Do you want, do you have more information about your friend's Wi-Fi and level of security they have in place? You'll see it says again, yeah, I don't do stuff for free. What do you have to offer? Right. But similar thing, if I go to, let's say, Llama, right, Llama 3.2, and if I ask the same question where I say, and the response that I'll be getting, no, I cannot assist with illegal activities such as hacking, attempting to access someone's Wi-Fi network without their permission is illegal, and so on, right? So how and give
Okay, here you can based on the video you've seen, right?
the helpful response.
So here we seen is Lalama, ChatGPT, and the other Claude. This sites, okay, sites name I cannot give. Sorry. So these sites will give the response in a way that is ethically correct and legally correct. Okay, but there are many sites. Okay, it will gives like this. Okay, people train on LLM and use their purpose like the AI ask I cannot do for free. What your offer means it asking some money. If you give the money, it is like a you're doing the illegal thing. Okay, and these are the like one of the constraints we have the with the LLMs. Okay, so bias and fairness concern. Okay, so data bias. The data used to train generative AI models can perpetuate historical biases and inequities, leading to discriminatory outputs. Okay, algorithmic bias. The algorithms and architectural choices made during the model development process can also increases biases and unfairness. Okay, inclusive design addresses addressing bias and fairness concern requires a concreted effort to incorporate diverse perspectives and inclusive design principles. Okay, so whenever you have a data, okay, the generative AI may have the data bias, and your no the historical biases and inequities may sometimes due to discriminatory outputs. Okay, and the algorithmic bias, the whenever you're training an algorithm like do this, do that, okay, the process also includes bias and fairness. Sometimes your model may be biased and predict every if you train a cat, okay, it may not understand a dog. Still the bias is there. Okay, so we'll go for the next. Okay, so any doubts so far? Okay, great. Okay, the future of a generative AI. Okay, generative AI is a continuous advancements. Okay, where we been in the 2 to 3 years back, but now it's very huge. Like even like every day something is come up in the generative AI field. So expert to see a increasingly sophisticated and versatile generative AI models that can tackle a wide range of tasks. Okay, uh, like I would say, one of the real life scenario is one of cognizant I've been doing one of a data science opportunity. Okay, the first one was conducted entirely by AI. I didn't even know for 2 minutes. So the AI is getting in like a real life situation. We are using AI with the thing. Okay, that's what I'm here to mean. Okay, societal integration. Generative AI will become more deeply embedded in our daily life. Yeah, that's what I say, right? In daily life, even a HR first HR round is happening for the generative AI. In the Cognizant, they're doing one of it. Maybe if you are guys on Cognizant, you may know. Okay, my first interview on Cognizant for the data science, it was done with the AI. Okay, responsible AI governance. Policymakers, researchers, and industry leaders will collaborate to develop ethical frameworks and guidelines to responsible use of generative AI. Okay, so the researchers and the industrial leaders, okay, use the generative AI. They have set of rules and make the AI to work more efficiently for their use cases. So this is the future. The future of generative AI is very huge. Okay. Okay, again, I have some quiz for you. Why is RAG used instead of just normal LLM? Okay, I just say you. Okay, we'll see how the answers. to reduce memory usage, to increase creativity, to improve factual accuracy by using external knowledge to generate responses. Okay, most of you have given me the C option. Okay, yeah, exactly. So 1 second. Okay. So to improve factual accuracy by using external knowledge is the most like RAG is more dynamic than the normal LLM, because it cannot say, the company would not disclose everything in online. Okay, but it use a RAG concept, and you can use to train your data to specifically give the desired response for your knowledge. Okay, so that's why RAG is used. Okay, so some of the questions I would like to answer, the top 5 questions. How can AML beginners build a clear, structured roadmap from theory to hands-on projects? Okay, so what are the things you have to have a roadmap? So, firstly, many people ask what is a roadmap. Okay, so I would say, yeah, okay. So, 1 minute on question, sir. Will AI replace all the job? Then where will all go on how to make advance ourselves? Okay. So I would maybe you had this dialogue already. Okay. AI would not replace your jobs, but if you are not using AI as a one of a tool, you will be get replaced. So that's the harsh truth. Okay. Even if you know Excel, for that also, if you know AI with the Excel is in Microsoft is the Power BI, there is a AI is there. Okay, so in Google Sheet, Google Docs, everything it's now is integrated with AI. Okay, even coding can be done with the AI. Okay, so you have to learn AI as a tool, then you are safe. If you not learn AI as a tool, then maybe the jobs market is not without AI. It's auto sufficient. Okay, that would I would say. So answering to this question, you need a programming language. So Python is a great programming language for getting this AML. Okay, the first roadmap should be you should learning Python as a programming language, because it has a huge n number of libraries like scikit-learn. Uh, you can use the OpenAI cloud. Everything is the you can integrate with your app with the Python. Okay, so in deep learning frameworks like TensorFlow, Keras, and many frameworks is there. Okay, Python should be your first thing. So for database, you can use SQL for database storing. Okay, you have to learn machine learning. Machine learning, there is also called as machine learning operations. Okay, it's like something related to DevOps. So and after that, you have to learn deep learning. Okay, and before that you also have to learn some statistics and probability and the max topics like linear algebra and calculus should also be done little, not in-depth max is needed, but you have to have some knowledge about the max. Okay, so machine learning, deep learning, then you can go with the a frame neural networks like ANN is artificial neural network, RNN, recurrent neural network. Then you can go for the transformer models. Then you can learn the generative AI prompt engineering techniques. If you do that, it will be very useful for your hands-on projects. So hands-on projects can be any industry-based project. I would suggest if you're a beginner or gonna explore AML. Say for example, my ex company is Amazon. So if I want to do, I will do the e-commerce projects most, because I know what is happening in the e-commerce, right? So that is one thing. Okay, what AML skills are the most in demand to stand up in the this field. Okay, so computer vision is one of the skill I would say. Okay, and generative AI is of course there is a framework called LangChain, which combines every generative frameworks with the prompting or a data injection, something like that. Everything will be combined. Okay, so machine learning, there is a tool called ML Ops. Again, ML Ops is like a end-to-end machine learning projects you have to end-to-end machine learning life cycle you have to do. Okay, how can non-tech professionals start learning with this is the most like everyone will have, like I have a non-tech background, so how will I will learn AI? Okay, so I would say my background is a non-tech. Okay, even my background is a bachelor's of catering science. Okay, but the thing is you have to start in a way that is a there is a no code low code platforms out there. Okay, we see in the Google LLM Studio, Langflow, You can without you for getting your confidence, you can try with the prompt engineering first. Prompt engineering doesn't have anything with the coding. It's just English, and you getting the things that you can start, and low code platform that will not have your Python codes or anything. And then you can go for Python. Okay, Python is very easy to similar to the English. It will be like that. Okay, you can go like that if you're a non-tech professionals, and yeah, of course you can crack a AA career. Okay, what are the best ways to learn deep learning, AI agents, and real world applications? Okay, again I would say that if you take a Python as framework, there is a in Google TensorFlow is there, Facebook PyTorch is there. You can learn those frameworks. What are the most things you can use like that you can learn. In AI agents, there is a framework called LangChain, okay, and LangGraph, and CrewAI. This and NA10 as also one of the agents is now getting popular. So you can learn this framework. Go with the frameworks rather than going fully. Okay, if you wanna do with the deep learning, AI agents, and world real world application. Okay, how to choose the right AML tools and resources without feeling lost. Okay, like you understand the purpose, what you're going to solve. If your purpose is solving a problem that is based on a recommendation engine. Okay, say for example, if a recommendation engines, you can go with the traditional ML algorithms. Okay, if you're solving for a chatbot, you can go with the NLP and transformer based architectures. Okay, if you're going for the fully generated contents, you can go with the LLMs. Likewise, you can switch to the tools. Okay. Okay. So any questions so far? What are the website to help to learn or ML practically? So practically, I won't know. Like I would say the websites directly. Okay, but you can get the resources from online. Okay, like videos and documentation. Every time I would suggest go with the official documentation of that page. It will be very helpful. Okay, you can also say that is the use to increase the creativity. Which YouTube channels are created? YouTube channels, which YouTube channel? Like YouTube channel is a personal preference. So I would say no. What type of questions you want? Like if it is a Python, okay, watch the basics of Python with the some of the YouTube channels. I would not say directly YouTube channels because some may have this YouTube channel well, some may have that YouTube channel well. Go with Python. Whoever is getting the page, you can go like that. And yeah, so other thing is, will you become successful AML engineers if you master to the tools? These are the main questions I'm like we are getting right. And yeah, it is very impossible to win the world in 60 minutes. Okay, right? So for the reason, okay, I would like to handle this to our Yogesh Kumar. He's a career aspirant who have been trained with 1,000+ students, working professional. So he may gives you a career idea. That would be great. Okay. Yeah, Yogesh, are you there?
Yes, yes, definitely. So, hi guys, I'm back again. So we have just, we have learned, we have talked about the first aspect of AI and ML, right? About the technical things, about the technical part. And from here, we will discuss about how somebody can able to build their career. And we will discuss some important thing also. From here, this session will gonna be a little bit serious, and we will gonna I will gonna ask a lot of question which is very much important for the candidate who are looking for their better career, and I want that you guys would participate in that. It would definitely gonna help you out. So first of all, I would like to know, you know uh yesterday I was over there over the LinkedIn, right? I was searching, scrolling around, and I was searching in a week how many vacancy, right? Company posted for a AI and ML engineer. So how can you guys guess how many vacancies were there? I have seen in a week company, lot of companies, right? Lot of organization post the vacancy of AI ML engineer. Around 100, Bhavya is saying. 10,000 Muhammad Zamin. Okay. Zamin, I guess. I'm pronouncing your right name. I also checked daily. Okay. Lakhs. No, not in lakhs. Akhil is saying 10,000. Okay. You are near to the exact number. 1,000. I post weekly. So, no, I'll tell you. I find out nearly about 5,000 vacancies. Okay. It is not globally, it is only in India. So 5,000 vacancies for AI and ML engineer. So you can say in a week, if organization are posting, requirement for AI and ML engineer, right? I'm discussing about AI and ML because today we all are here for the same, right? So why they are not able to hire? Week after week, they are just interviewing the candidate, they are checking out a lot of things, right? And still they are not able to find that right person for that particular job role. Anybody can answer me what is the important thing which is missing there, right? They are posting, people are applying, they are having interviews, a lot of things. Kritika exactly tell, this, yeah. Susant is also, Ajay Verma also. So if we all aware about this particular thing, let me share my screen, right? If we already know about thing, right? We all are smart people. You all guys are smart, right? In a second, you just give me the answer. It is the only skill. So why are we not learning these skills? What is the issue behind it? Are you guys learning it from somewhere? If somebody's already learning from YouTube or maybe from any institute or somewhere, anybody is learning, you can mention that particular thing. Where you are learning? Somebody is from Coursera, somebody is from YouTube. There is no perfect way to evaluate right now. Okay, Raghav. So it is only about skill. LinkedIn. Okay. You are learning from LinkedIn. YouTube. Okay. No worries. So we already figured it out that if you have a massive skill gap, then definitely job seeker will not able to get a job from an employer. So most of the time we say that I am employed, I am unemployed, right? And there is no job. Yeah, definitely there is a job. You have to acquire those right skill set. So how many who are learning from maybe different platform, YouTube or the different, I will not take name, right? So they think that they are right now capable of getting a job in Google, Microsoft, or in any product based companies. You are skilled enough right now because maybe you are learning, right, from last 3 months, 4 months, a year. So how many of you feel right now you are capable of cracking the interview? Just give me a thumbs up if somebody feel. Give me a thumbs down if you still you are not ready to crack a job in Google, Microsoft, or somewhere else. Bhavya is saying 90%. I'm almost ready. Okay. Okay, everyone is saying that 80%, 90%, we are ready, right? Maybe you will get a job. Rupesh is saying he's not ready right now. I'm not looking to get a job. Okay. Nazuma Siddiqui. No worries. Not ready. Few people are saying we are ready. Maybe we will be ready in few months. Few people are saying we are not ready. Okay, no worries. So we have to discuss if when you will become ready, right? Somebody is 100% ready. Anshika. Okay. So for example, if you will become ready for it, so what is the criteria to hire people, right? We have to discuss. So for example, if today Google will post a vacancy, we are taking example of Google. You can take example of any company, Microsoft, IBM. So I'm taking example of Google. If today Google post a vacancy, let's guess for 50 AI and ML engineer, for 50. How many people will gonna apply there? Can anybody guess or answer me? Only 50 vacancy, 50. Satyam is saying 10,000. Okay. More than 50,000, 5,000. Manisha Yadav is saying 10,000. Ram 25,000, 10,000, 50x, 10,500. Okay, I'll tell you. If Google will post a vacancy for 50 AI and ML engineer, right? So everyone will gonna apply there. The fresher one, the graduate one, the person who are having 4 or 5 years of experience in the same domain, right? A person who is working from last 10 years into startup, or I would say in a service-based company. Or this is not only about India. People will gonna apply globally, right? So you can say in lakh or in million people will gonna apply there, right? For that particular 50 vacancy. because all the people will gonna apply, all the people will and how to apply, anybody can answer me? For example, Google just long post the vacancy on LinkedIn, how you will gonna apply there? What the first thing you will gonna do? What is the first thing you will gonna prepare? Anybody can answer me? We will rapid it fast, right? We will make it quick. So I will get your answers and we can have a fruitful discussion about this. Resume, update my CV. Okay, definitely, you are right. First of all, you have to build a rock solid resume. That is very, very much important, right? Why resume? Because we already knew in basically in million or maybe in lakhs people will gonna apply there. So a hiring manager, right, would not able to check your resume one by one. So what they will do, they have a something called ATS. Are you guys aware about ATS? Application tracking system. Give me a thumbs up if you are aware about ATS, else I'll discuss little bit about ATS also. Sonia, aware about it? If you Swati is saying no, yes, aware. Few people are not aware, few people are aware. Okay, I'll tell you. Application tracking system, right, is like, for example, if you are applying somewhere. So what company these days usually do, maybe it happened to you guys also. For example, you saw a vacancy for a particular role, you applied there, but you never get any kind of feedback or any kind of mail or any kind of response for that company, right? Many times happened to us, right? We applied there, but nobody responses, right? We didn't get any kind of response from that particular company. Why? Because they have something called ATS. ATS used to scan your resume, scan the keywords from your resume and check whether you are fit for this particular role or not. And ATS used to score you from 0 to 100, right? If your ATS score is more than 80, then only ATS used to forward your resume to the hiring manager, to the recruiter manager, right? So definitely, if you are, if you are looking for a reply or you just want to qualify, you just want to reach out to that hiring manager, you have to build a good resume which is ATS friendly. You should know what kind of keywords you have to mention in your resume. The first step is that the candidate who are thinking whether they are ready or not, when you will ready, this is also a very much important point, that you should know how to build a good resume. So if you will gonna apply somewhere, right, it will qualify the ATS round. ATS will able to score your resume more than 80, and then it will forward your resume to that particular recruitment manager. And then what the recruiter manager will gonna do, they will visit your portfolio, they will check your projects. How many of you feel projects are very much important to get a job? Yogesh sir, can you please tell me like that Smart India Hackathon is going to practice and train ourselves? We will discuss these things also. Yes, projects are important. So I am in a flow. I just want to rapid it fast, right? So we can able to discuss more things, right? Whatever I have, whatever information I have. Beside that, we will discuss. Yes, important. So the people, right in the starting, people are saying we are 100% ready. How many projects you have built? Can anybody answer me? How many projects are important to get a job in a good company? Minimum how many projects you should do? Bhavya is saying yes, projects are very much important. Somebody is saying 4, 2, 3, 5, 10. Okay, 2, 3 capstone projects, 5 plus, at least 2. If you are saying, right, you have built 2, 3 projects and you guys are ready, 90% ready, no. If you are looking for a good job, you should have at least 25 to 30 projects in your portfolio, and at least 3 to 4 capstone projects. You should have, clone projects. You should have live projects. So this is very, very much important, right? And if you don't have this much of projects, you are not capable to build these projects, then definitely no recruiter will gonna, entertain you. So first, they will check your resume. If the ATS forwarded your resume to that recruiter manager, you should have good projects in your portfolio. Capstone project, 3, 4 capstone project definitely, and at least 25 projects. It should be live clone, whatever, right? Maybe you have built the project again. Maybe you are building something, right? AI application to check the particular your profile on LinkedIn, right? Maybe you are building a agentic AI. So a lot of things you can do there. if you will qualify, if they see that you have did good projects, right, and those projects showcase your skill, which is helpful for their organization, so definitely they will ask you for a aptitude test, right? Definitely they just want to know about your aptitude and reasoning. Most of the company have these kind of tests, right? When you will qualify that, then they would be having team tech and non-tech HR round. Maybe they will have a technical question round, and maybe they will check your communication, your team working capabilities, your leadership qualities, all these kind of things, right? So they will check all these things personally, how you will gonna do these things. And if you will qualify all these things, yeah, definitely you have a chance to get offer letter. So the story, right, which I was telling you guys, is before, when you acquire those skills, right, when you 100% ready, that right now I acquired those skills, I have good projects, I have good resume, good portfolio, right now I will gonna apply. After that, you have to improve your personality, your team working capability, and also you have to focus on your communication. A lot of things are there which you have to focus. So because you are not only the person who will gonna apply for that particular position, a lot of candidate will gonna apply, you have to outstand. So then only you have a chance to get an offer letter. So you guys can feel, right, how competitive is that, but it is also good. This is also a very good question, right? Whether you guys feel competition is good or bad. How to make different skills from others. Good. Christopher is saying good, good, good is good. Yeah, definitely. When it's about competition, we usually get the best out of it, right? So you will push you one extra mile yourself to get that particular skill set. And healthy competition is also, yeah, definitely. Healthy competition is very much important if we want to do something good in our life, right? So here, what we have done, right? For example, if somebody is struggling, right, they are learning from years and years, and they are not capable of learning all these kind of things. It's not only about job. If you are want to start your career, if you want to start your business, and you want to learn something which can help you and grow your business, and you can able to build something, you can able to create something, definitely we have built something with the help of Intel, right? Are you guys aware about Intel? Anybody can give me a thumbs up if you are aware. You don't have to write yes or no. Yeah, yeah. Intel. Anupama Sharma is not aware about Intel. In your laptop, you would be having a Intel i5, i4, i3 processor. Yes, 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 yes. Right. So anybody can answer me which company is right now building GPUs? China, America, Nvidia. Mohammad Zameen is saying Nvidia. Definitely, Nvidia is building, GPUs. So not SCL, it's Nvidia. So right now, Intel, because Nvidia is ruling the market, right? Nvidia right now don't have any kind of competition in the market. So Intel right now coming into the market, they are building GPUs. Even though what they are doing, what is the best point? They are building laptops with GPUs also. For example, if you are a creator, you want to create something, right? With the help of small GPUs, you want to build your own AI product. So definitely you can buy their laptop. They would be having inbuilt GPUs in their laptop, and you can able to build something, some product, right, with the help of those GPUs. And they will gonna, in few years, they will gonna supply GPUs. So what Intel need? Intel need those candidate who have sufficient skill set, who are able to work around these techs, right? So definitely we have built something with Intel which we call Intel AI/ML program, right? What we have done in this particular thing, so we will discuss how we are helping. So most of the time when we talk about that AI is growing, you have to learn this, you should have the excellence skill set, and for your business, for job. So mostly people ask us, right, whether can you help us with this particular thing, can you guys help us? Definitely. So what we did, right, a bit previously we were having a AIML program, but yeah, we were thinking that we should create something which can help somebody to learn all those aspects, right, which is helpful, and which right now industries are looking for. For example, Intel is also involved in this. They are building GPUs, they want something, right? So first of all, what we did here, we bring out those potential, those mentors who are important, who plays very much important part. So anybody can answer me, what is the difference between a mentor or a teacher or a professor? I am mentioning mentor with relevant experience here. So we usually have teachers in our school, professors in our colleges, but we are mentioning mentors. Mentors is a guide and teacher who teaches. So what's the difference? You are little bit here, right? You are right. Your answer is little bit right. I would say all are different. All are different. Mentors for all needs. So I'll tell you, mentor is a person who have already achieved that particular thing which you are seeking. So if I want to become a good singer and I have two option, whether I would read a book how to sing, or maybe I would able to reach somebody, for example Sonu Nigam or any singer. So definitely that particular singer would able to guide me better, right? So Sonu Nigam is at that particular position where I want to see. I want to have that particular excellence. So mentor is a person who are already achieved those things which you are seeking. So then only he would able to help you out, right? If you are approaching Google and your mentor is only aware about the academic part, the books, the knowledge of only they are only aware about the book's knowledge. They never able to qualify the Google interview. How would they will able to guide you to crack the interviews and all other things? We usually feel this person will gonna guide us. No, they will guide us the knowledge what they have. If somebody already achieved those things, right, then definitely they would able to provide you those skill sets. So that's why mentors with relevant experience is very very much important. If somebody is working or maybe worked on into these domains with those companies which you are aspiring, would able to guide you that what kind of things you have to do, right? What are the things you have to learn? So definitely we first of all bring out those mentors with intel expert, right? There are a lot of experts there, right, who are building GPUs with Intel and they are doing a lot of stuff. They want people who are trained enough on this skill set. So these experts will take your sessions, will nourish your skill set, and will take you at that particular position which you are assuming whether you should reach or not, or whether you are aspiring to reach that particular position. So they will help you in boosting your confidence, in boosting your skill set, and help you what kind of projects you can build, all these kind of things. So you can have those skill set in your blood, and you can able to approach each and every single opportunity which is around you, so you can able to qualify that. So what are the things which you have to learn? You will gonna learn all those uh, I would say tools or technologies which is trending, which they are looking for. Maybe it is generative AI, agentic AI, right? NLP, artificial intelligence, deep learning, all those tools you have to learn in details, and you have to build projects around that, right? With that you will build capstone projects, because capstone projects are very very much important in terms of placement. I already discussed this, right? So if you are learning these things, so first of all, what is the thing? You would be having good mentors. With mentors you will learn those tools, those technologies, and after learning those tools and technologies, you have to build projects, a good projects, right? If you can able to buy a laptop with Intel GPUs, definitely they will help you in building a product also, right? Here we will help you in building, for example, if you want to build a AI driven personalized art generator, right? We usually use chat GPT for this. So we can able to create these kind of AI software products, so we somebody can able to use it. And industries are looking for the engineers who are capable of building these projects. That is very very much important. With that, this particular program has value, right, which take you to the another level. For example, if you will indulge in this program, you will gonna enroll in this program. When you are learning all these things, you would be having a campus immersion, right, at Intel and IIT Madras Pavartha. So for example, if you are from the northern background, right, from Delhi or from the northern part of India. So you would be part of the sessions where you will visit the campus. You would be having sessions, you and your class, your team who perform well will visit there. You will meet the experts, you will know how they are working. They will tell you how to how to work in an organization like Intel, what kind of a skill set, all these kind of things, so you can get real time experience of how things work in real industry. And if you belong to Southern, so you will go to IIT Madras for the campus. Definitely you would be indoors in classes with your immersion program, so you can able to build something, you can able to create something with your team, and you would be able to share ideas with Intel and in this particular program, right? And for this we have our portal where we will gonna monitor you. So for example, if you are learning something new, so we will gonna monitor you on a weekly basis, and you will be able to learn all these kind of skill set. So what is the focus? The focus is that if you are learning these stacks, so you should focus more product based companies. Product based companies like Google, Microsoft, Apple, or maybe we have different companies like Nvidia, like Intel. So you can able to create something, you can able to build something. With that you would able to approach those product based company where you will get more career growth and more approaches. And here we will take you through a journey where we will monitor you on a weekly basis. You would be having expert session with Intel, you are learning all these things, you are building good projects, and we are monitoring you, are you learning on the same pace or not. So definitely it would be a journey where you will get all the things which is important. You would get two certification, which is from SCL GUVI with Intel and IIT Madras Parvarthak. So four names are there: GUVI, SCL, Intel, IIT Madras Parvarthak. The certification second is from NSDC, from the government you will get. So you, when you will enroll, you will get the second certification from National Skill Development Corporation. Two certification, one is from government, one is from Intel and GUVI. So definitely it gonna ensure your brand value when you will learn all these kind of things. Then you will get these certification from Intel and other. Even though you will get lot more knowledge and insight, and also help in building some good capstone project basically. So if anybody is looking for a career, I already told you in the starting that we have some surprises. If anybody is looking their career and they are serious, they want help, they want somebody who can who cannot who just not provide them a overview, who can able to nourish, and maybe from scratch they can able to provide them those skill set from scratch to advanced level. So at that level, when they will gonna reach that level, they can do whatever they want to do. They want to build their business, they want to start a good career in a good company. For that, how we have designed, what is our roadmap, what we have designed, that you would be having weekly classes, right, which is very much important. Weekly classes, live classes, then you would be having technical mentorship with industry expert, then you would be having hands-on industry projects, mock interviews, interview element projects, and then we also help you in placement. It is not like we only train you. We will build your resume, your LinkedIn profile, we will help you in terms of mock interviews, so you can also able to get job. And we will give you the access for 1 year for our higher net. This is the portal mostly a lot of the companies are using to conduct tests, right? So it is AI based, portal where if somebody is copying, paste or something, we used to figure it out. So a lot of companies are using higher net to take test, aptitude test, a lot of tests. So this is our platform. We will give you access of this particular platform. Companies are hiring directly from this portal, right? 2000 plus companies directly hiring from this portal. They will evaluate your profile, even though this portal will help you in ensuring that your resume is ATS friendly or not. So these are the things which you will gonna learn here. Are Mac good for these, or Intel is preferred? So definitely you can start your journey with the Mac also, right? If you have budget, Bhavya, then definitely you should consider the inbuilt GPU laptop. So they will expert will help you to build at least one or two capstone project on laptop GPU. So you can use a real GPU to build your project. So that would help you if in case you have that budget. If you don't have, you can build these project, right? It is not about the inbuilt GPU, but yeah, because in this product, what we will gonna teach you how to build a product, right? Because Chat GPT, or maybe you can say we have different like platforms like to create generate in image. We have the Vinci, a lot of AI is there. So these are product, right, which people are using. So what we are here to do, we will also teach you how to build these kind of project, how to build, how to deploy. Deploy also very much important. You should be, if you are deploying a project, it should be cost friendly, right? It should not be very much expensive. So how in budget you can deploy those things. Yeah, anyone can join this because we will gonna, start this batch from scratch. So in starting for 15 days, we will provide you those knowledge which is important to take you at that level, right? If you are here, if you are at zero, we will take you at that level. And when you will be at that level, then we will start your first class. So that's how this program is built. So these are few highlights of this program which we have taken care of. For example, you guys can usually ask, right? We want a program which is industry oriented. This is the program where we have taken to industry. SCL is there, right? SCL already completed 49 years in IT field. They are doing lot of tons of product in AI and data science. With that, we have Intel. Two IT companies are there. Intel which is planning to build GPUs and to supply GPUs in the industry, and they are looking for good candidate. That's why they are involved in this particular program. They want people to they want to educate people in this field. Yeah, I'll come to that the topics. You guys are, I know that you guys are excited about how to join, what the fees and all these things. We will gonna discuss few things. I just want to mention, if somebody maybe somebody is saying in between that I have internet issue, so I'll just reframing all those things so you have in your mind. First of all, four things: Intel, IIT Madras, Pavartha, Gooby, and SCL, right? They are the part of this particular thing. You would be having 2 days of immersion. So what we will do, the candidate who will perform well in this particular program, Intel will invite you in their campus. They will share their ideas. They will take your ideas. They will meet you personally. You can able to analyze how things are going there, what kind of things you have to do to be the part of their team, and they will, help you with your ideas and other things. Immersion session powered by Intel means the expert who are designing GPUs, who are working there, who are having experience, right? They are the part of that industry, will be the part of your immersion program, right? Yeah, for replacement, already I have mentioned 12 months you can able to access high net sub and special guest sessions, right? So it is not only an immersion program. During your journey, you would be having learning, and within month or week, you would be having expert sessions. They will come, they will teach you, they will check whether you are at same point or not, whether you are missing out something, what kind of things you can do, what Intel is looking for, all these kind of expectation you would be having. Live sessions, yeah, practical hands-on session is very much important. I already told you, you would be having practice proprietary tools from our end, which is WebKata and CodeKata, higher net platform, and mentor with industry leaders. These are the program which we are offering. You can learn in Hindi, English, Telugu, and Tamil. So you guys can have the opportunity to learn it in your own language. That is very, very much important. That is the beauty of Gooey. The grab your vernacular imprint. If you are thinking whether English is not for me, definitely Hindi is for you. You can learn it. We will help you in your communication also, right? To bring out the best personality out of you. And also we will teach you the technical part without preference, right? And how we are so much confident, we are doing this from last 10 years. Right now, we have two industries, SCL and Intel, in this particular program, incubated with IIT Madras, the prestigious institute, incubated with IIM Ahmedabad, with 2000 plus companies, right? We are helping people in 13 to teach these skills in 13 different languages, right? This is very much important. We have won 2 times Guinness World of Record in a lot of things, right? In teaching generative AI and to initiate those things, right? With that, these are few example. I'll not take their name, right? I just want that particular name again will come from you. And this is the time for the bonus. People were asking about the fee. Yeah, the if you know that this is the premium product, right? Premium course, premium program. So the course would be high. So what we are doing, when we conduct these kind of session, when we have people in these kind of session, usually if you are waiting till now, it's more than 1 hour. It's nearly about 1 hour 45 minutes. So definitely you are serious about your career. So what we used to offer, we used to offer a scholarship for those candidates. I just want to know how many of you are still active, right? Few people used to just they are not used to active. Just give me a thumbs up, I would able to know. So, and I'm also able to know your excitement for this particular bonus. What is the bonus, right? What kind of scholarship we are offering to you guys. I'm getting thumbs up from Akhil, Anupam, Rupesh, Pratik, Sailendra. Okay. So yeah, if I will reframe it, I'll say you can learn it in your own language. If you are in comfortable English, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, English, you can learn it from Intel. You can get best certification, best projects, and job also, right? With this project, what we are doing, we are offering to you guys 55,000 rupees of discount, a scholarship of 50,000 rupees on this particular program, right? But this is not for everyone. This is so basically we cannot offer this fee, this discount for each and every single person. This is only for 25 candidates. The candidate who can able to block their seat first will get 55 rupees of discount. And I'll tell you, duration of this program is 6 months. So weekend classes, expert session, your projects and everything will take time. So yeah, 6 months is the duration. With that, you would be having immersion time. You would be having interview preparations. If you want to build your own startup, so definitely they would be having classes to teach you how to build something from scratch. So definitely they will tell you what is the total fees. Yes. So here, if I talk about the total fee, it's 1,85,000. But no, for you, it is only 1,45,000. So, where is the source? Where is the link? I'll give you that. So it is also like if you guys want to enroll and you don't have that money at once, you can have EMI option. So at 24 months, you can choose 2 years. 6 months is the duration of the program, but you can pay monthly up to 24 months as a EMI option. 6,000 rupees something you have to pay if you are able to manage 7 8 months of fee. Definitely there is a high chances of getting a good job, and you can pay rest of your fees from your salary. Definitely, to grab this offer, you have to pay for only first 25 rupees, which is refundable also. So what we will do, whoever gonna I have my team is dropped the link right in the chat box. So the candidate who will gonna pay 999, first we will meet you personally. We would be having one-on-one interaction. Our career guide, our career counselor or maybe expert with AI/ML, they will meet you personally. They will take your experience, past experience, whatever knowledge you have, where from where we have to start your journey. Because maybe if you are from non-tech background, we have to understand your understanding of mathematics and lot of other things, right? So if we feel you are capable and you also confident about it, definitely we will enroll you there. Else your 999 we will refund back. Okay, this is the same thing for you also. When you will join the session, if you feel it is wonderful, you want to join it, you have 24 months EMI option, a lot of things there. You can enroll with it, else you can get 999 back. But yeah, this is only for the 25 candidates. The link is there. If you have paid it, this is my mail ID, this is my phone number. You have to share the screenshot with me, or maybe the payment receipt which you will receive over your mail, you have to share it with me. So I will able to arrange a one-on-one personally counseling session. So I'll tell you what is the difference between of this particular webinar and a personal session. So people have a lot of questions in their mind, right? Whether I should start learn or not, or this much of fee, lot of things are coming, 6 months of time. So what we do here, if you are serious, 999 is very small amount, right? Which is also we are keeping refundable. If today or tomorrow you want it refund, we will refund it back. So you are not losing anything. So what we want to do, if you are serious, the top 25 candidate who are serious, we can meet you personally. We can have that conversation. We can understand your problem. We can able to hear your problems, your issues, your we can able to grab your confidence, whatever you have in you, to learn this skill set. And afterwards we can decide whether you should move towards this particular domain or any other domain would be suitable for you. If we feel yeah, definitely this domain is for you only, we will guide you and we will take you to a journey of 6 months where you will gonna learn these things. You can build projects. You would be having we will build you technically, professionally, and I would say with your communication, everything we will gonna build you, and we will take you to that career which you are aspiring. So this is the dream which we have in our mind, and there is a lot of eyes of industries on this particular batch. Intel is involved in this, SCL is involved, IIT Madras, lot of things are there. You would be having expert sessions, lot of candidates, or I would say the candidates who are learning, who want to acquire agentic AI, generative AI, all those skills are here to build those products. and the industries, right, who are looking for the candidate, right, who are having those skill set, are also having eye on these batches, because they know Intel experts are involved. Some, good experts who will be the part of the good companies are there. They are providing those skill set, they are helping them to build. So when they would acquire those skill set, they definitely gonna hire them. Once more, payment method. So payment method are, if I have provided you one link, my team is provided one link, right, where my number and contact number is mentioned. So you can pay 999 there, and EMI is like 24 months you can choose. 24 months is like nearly 7-8 thousand rupees you have to pay monthly. So, what we are keeping here, if you want to enroll, pay 999, have a one-on-one discussion. What would be the best option for you, Rishi? And if it's work for you, definitely go ahead. If something happen, maybe it is not working for you, you can take your 999 refund back in your account. No worries with that. But yeah, the point is that if you are grabbing your seat or not. So I want to know how many of you have paid 999. Just give me a thumbs up so I would able to know. How many of people are how many of you feel basically this particular program would able to help candidate? Yes, definitely, Vivek. I had enrolled, one, I forgot her name. So he was nearly about 39, 40 year old. So she was working over AI and ML in TCS, Noida. So we have our physical office in Noida only in SCL, right? Opposite to Sector 16 Metro Station, Noida. We have our office. So she visited there and I met her. So definitely she was having, promotion time, and maybe till January she is getting few projects, which is important, right? And all the syllabus is covered by Intel expert and by us. So she enrolled there. Definitely at 39 year, if she is getting promotion, she is getting a team, she would able to handle a project which is, help her to get more, career growth. Definitely. So if you are 40, if you want to start it from scratch, then only it is good. Then also it is good, because here you will not only gonna learn theory, you will gonna learn how to build product, right? You can build something like ChatGPT, you can build something like Leonardo, and we have uh, few more. Mid journey, right? We have like Mid Journey used to create a lot of Mid Journey used to keep a lot of detail, right? If you giving some prompt. Sir, I have teaching experience. Okay. Maybe milestone. I did my PG MTech in 2015. It's already 10 years. So, for example, if I had a person, Gurmeet, from Punjab, right? So that particular person is right now at 70-year-old, but he didn't want a job. He already wrote few books, right? Written some books back then, 4 books. He wants to learn about AI because AI is trending. So what I am saying, in terms of your career, yeah, it would be more difficult, but yeah, nothing is impossible. If you want to learn right skill set, whether it is about AI, it is about building a product, so definitely it would gonna help you in some way. So if you want to learn, if you are aspiring to learn, learning is never be, I would say, too late. If you want to learn, you can. If in case we can able to help you out with your career, you can pay, at least you can pay 999, so you can able to meet somebody personally. They will able to guide you better. So we have dedicated placement team, we have expert team. They will gonna meet you personally, the candidate who will gonna pay 999. So they will gonna check whether it is good for you or not, and when we are 100% sure that yeah, we would able to help you out, then you can enroll and you can take your 999 back. From academic to industry, definitely, Vivek, if you are looking for that particular, you should join the candidate who are seriously looking for their career transition. We would be having students who are in college, maybe thinking something will happen, some magic will happen, or maybe they are learning from somewhere and maybe thinking they would able to grab something. Most of the students used to ask me, can I get an internship? Even though they are not able to take a free internship. That's kind of, syllabus or maybe academic part we have in colleges, because this is not up to the mark. So what I'm saying, if you are really serious, indulge into something where you can able to get right guidance from a right person. Here you would be having guidance of those mentors who have already worked in Google, Microsoft, Amazon, PayPal, which is your dream company, whether you would be aiming from last 10 years. So these mentor would be the part of your journey. They will teach you all these things. With that, Intel will be the part of this journey. Intel experts usually take your sessions, right? Because they are building something. They want to compete with Nvidia. So they are building GPUs. They want engineers. They want few. They would be asking, right, us to train the candidate who are having good experience to, or maybe somebody who is learning from scratch. They want to train them at that particular level. If they want to hire somebody, they can. So definitely you can. Which payment did I miss something? Yeah, we have circulated one link for 999. If you want to hold your seat for 55 rupees of discount, definitely you can pay there on this link. And you can share the screenshot with me. I didn't get any screenshot. If you have paid, kindly share it with me. Then only I would able to schedule a session. So guys, on this note, I'm just, if you are paying paid, I'm sharing one form also, right? So you can fill that particular form. Uh, this particular form is for the feedback and for the guidance also. If you want a guidance, you can get the guidance from this particular form. You can fill this form. We will wait for 3 minutes and we will end it at 7:05 or 7:10 according to do. Manisha Yadav is asking for the certification. A lot of candidates ask me for the certification. What you guys will gonna do with the certification? What Manisha you will gonna do with the certification? Tell me. I just want to know. Then I will give you one best advice here. If you will gonna tell me what you will gonna do with the certification, because this certification which we will provide you is for the webinar which you have attended for 1.5 hours, right? People right now are not able to do something with their degree, which they have spent it nearly about 4 years, right? In their BTech, they are not capable of doing something with that degree. So what you will gonna do with the certification, right? People here are unemployed. They are searching for the job. They are not having right skill set. This is also a fault of our education system, because our syllabus, everything is 2 decade old, right? I'm a mechanical engineer. So definitely I'll say, right now industries are using CNC machines, right? Right now, industries are using different turning tools, or I would say shaping tools. But in our colleges, we are still learning lathe machine. Nobody is using lathe machine right now. Would you change the syllabus? No. Why? Because if I would change, I will gonna change the syllabus. I have to train professors, teachers who are teaching in the colleges, who are teaching in the universities. So definitely, if you guys want to change the syllabus, you have to change whole chain, and it is very very much difficult. That's why government is not able to change the syllabus, because if they will change, first of all they have to teach, they have to train their teachers on CNC machines, then only they will be able to introduce in your syllabus. So they are trying different methods, but yeah, these are the reasons. So you, if you are a student, if you are a working professional, you should be updated. If you are not updated, somebody is there to replace you. And there is a quote: opportunity will never knock your door. So definitely it would come anytime. It is not that it is decided that at that particular time you have to complete those things, you have to learn those things. No, maybe tomorrow you will see a vacancy which you can able to grab, but right now you don't have updated resume or projects, everything. So yeah, if you are looking for, stay updated, learn new skills, grab those opportunities which can open future door for you. This is very very much important. And guys, thank you so much for joining. I am wrapping it up with the certification link, right? The candidate who have filled the inquiry forms, definitely we will, gonna call you personally or maybe schedule a meet if you want. So what I providing you this particular certification link. From this link you can able to get the certification of this webinar. And yeah, definitely we will gonna here you can fill your feedback also of this webinar. So when you will fill the feedback of this session, you will get the certification over your mail. You will get, if you want to pay 999, there is the link above, you can pay 999 there. And if you want to inquire more, you can fill the inquiry form also. Anybody have any question? The last question I will take, and then we will leave for the day. We will meet in another good session. Thank you so much, Bhavya. Nice to have audience like you guys. You guys interact with me. So always right. I'm not, maybe I would say my team will not able to allow you guys to unmute or to ask question, right? Because we have too many candidates, right? In the starting, it was 400 candidates. So maybe because a lot of things we cannot do this. But yeah, when it comes to speaking, right? When you interact with me, when you ask me questions, or maybe you give us feedback, it's usually feel like I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to people who are curious, who are smart peoples, right? Who are aspiring to learn something new. Definitely a wonderful session I had today. You guys can enjoy your Sunday from here. You can go out, you can have something, and the candidate who have paid 999 will meet you tomorrow at the earliest, whenever you are available in the morning or the evening, and let's discuss in detail how this program will gonna help you out, and how we can able to help you out with your career. On this note, I'll take 2-3 minutes, and then we will gonna wrap up this session. So if you have any question, any doubt, you can put there. You can copy that link. After this meet also you can pay, because I have seen only 20 candidates are enrolled. We have 5 more seats here. So guys, thank you so much for joining. We'll meet in another session. Thank you.